What's up, guys? Welcome. So we are getting back on the limo, the custom limo. I don't really have a name for it, so that's what we're gonna call it, custom limo, because I'm very original. Anyway, we're gonna get a tank plate done. We're gonna get a little center plate here that I wanna do and get the fender installed right now. I need to get all that buttoned up, ready to go, and then we're gonna get it off to powder. I wanna get all of this done in this episode so that we can button this up. And again, I asked, do you guys wanna do, if you wanna do a raffle, you gotta let me know down in the comments if that is something you guys wanna do. The idea that I have is I'm going to make a sticker of the finished bike. That sticker will cost about $25. Now, I know what you're saying. Why would a sticker cost me $25? It's not costing you $25. That $25 is putting your name in the position. We're gonna need to sell 80 spots. So it's 80 spots, not 80 people. You buy 5 stickers, you got 5 spots. That's how it's gonna work. I was trying to wrap my head around it that if I did this and we couldn't get the 80 spots filled, what's gonna happen? So my idea on that would be is that you guys would keep the sticker. If you bought a $25 sticker, I would return the 20 back to you, keep the 5 to cover the sticker, and we're all happy. Let me know in the comments below if that is something you guys would like to do. If that works, we might be able to do it with other builds that I do, and it'll give more opportunities to people to purchase one of these without dropping $2,000 on one. That is going to include shipping already, so that price that I'm adding it up, that does include the shipping. So anyway, enough talk, let's get to work. Hey guys, I am so sorry for the interruption, but if you could you click that subscribe button for me? Also, turn on your bell notifications. That way you catch all the content as I post it. And if you want to check out anything early, head over to my Instagram. I post things there probably quicker than you're going to see them here. Thanks, guys. So you see I got the fender fitting perfectly. Now what I'm gonna do is I need to notch it for chain clearance here and here. I may use this fender. If I can body out this little dent that's right here, I might use it instead of buying another one, just because other than that, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm gonna cut this upper lip off of here, this little helmet lip. I'm gonna get rid of it so that it looks like the bottom. I haven't done that before, and I'm kind of tired of seeing this lip, and it's got a little bend in it, but got the nut certs in there, got a spacer on the top one just to bring it out a little bit more. Back one I did a little slot so that it has room to go up and down. So right now we're just gonna cut the chain clearance off, get everything back on again. It's a lot of on and off and on and off to make sure everything's fitting, because a lot of times I don't do that and I screw myself. Lesson learned. I was able to hammer and dolly most of this out, so it's actually super smooth for what it was. There was some ripples in there from where it was welded, because these are front fenders, so they do come with those tabs. If you guys have seen me do them before. Cut out chain relief now and rounded off the top so it doesn't have that weird stupid helmet thing going on. So let's slap it back on with the wheel, and then we'll go get working on the center tank. Tossed it all back together, took it for a ride just to see how it did. Did amazing. This fender looks so good. I am definitely digging it. I'll probably throw some rubber washers in between the fender and the frame, because you can kind of hear some rattling. Don't want that. Wow. Guys, I hope you're digging this one. I hope one of you really want this build, because wait till you see the color. Not that you're gonna see it anytime soon, because I'm picking it, but it's a nice color. Like, it is a good color. Nothing too crazy overboard. Good color. Goes well with brass. All right, now I can go ahead, tear this down. I do want to know in the comments, what do you guys think of this fork? Do you want me to test the triple tree and see how the triple tree looks, just to give us a little bit? I mean, this has really good riding clearance. Like, you do not have to worry about hitting anything going over a curb. You got some really good riding clearance here. Once the triple tree is on, it will level this out, so it won't be up at all. It's only up about a half, maybe an inch and a half up, which is good. If you hit anything, it's gonna actually bounce you off of it instead of you hitting it dead on. But for the look wise, having everything parallel to the ground, it's kind of where my eyes get drawn. It's what I like to see. If you guys are cool with this fork, if you're digging this fork, I do want to know before I send it to powder. So Thursday, the triple tree will be here, and then we'll just test fit it. We'll see if we like it. We'll see if she looks better with it. Deal? Cool? Is that cool with you? I mean, it's good with me, it's good with you. Great. Let's go ahead, break it back down, start working on the tank finally, and the little back plate that I want to do. I think it's gonna look neat. Let me get you some B-roll of this bad boy. Alright, got all my templates made for the brackets that I need. I'm going to do that out of some 16 gauge, and then we're going to nut cert that, and then this is the bracket that I'm making to go in behind the seat. I still got to cut this out, but we're going to do a dimple die, and we'll do brass behind it just like the tank, and this will also be a bolt-on just to cover up that area, just something to add a little extra to it. But I'm going to go run family tonight. We got to go do some Christmas Girl Scout stuff, whatever. So I'm going to go do that, and then we'll get back on this tomorrow. All right, welcome back on this fine Sunday morning. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna dimple die this and knock this piece out real quick so that I can make the mounting tabs for this as well as this when I get to that point. So let's go knock this out real quick. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. If you've never used these before, these are rib nuts. Slide them on the tool. The hole needs to be the same size as the rib nut. And then if you can see, I don't know if it'll show you well on the camera, but it'll actually smash itself like that. So now it can't come out. There you go. You can see where it's kind of smashed itself. You're gonna want to give it a little bit more. And there you go. Can't ever come out again. Alright, we're getting ready to take the entire frame apart. I wanted you guys to kind of see what I'm working with here, what I did back here. This will bolt on to that like there. Everything is going to be body color. The aluminum is going to be body color. The only thing that will not is the brass and the bolts holding the brass and the aluminum to the body. I wanted a little bit of spacing here so it didn't look awkward there, so I added a little spacing on that one. And the tank, these are just temporary until I get the regular ones in. I ordered some, but they are too big. I need 10 mils, but I can't put it on, but just to give you an idea, it'll go in there. You know, you saw it, the picture before, but it goes in there like that. And again, the aluminum will be body color because I want to give it the appearance that it is part of the body, that it's not just a bolt-on, and it'll let the aluminum stand out. All right, we're gonna go ahead, take apart the frame, break it all down to nothing so that we can get these tabs welded on and those tabs welded on and all that kind of stuff. And hopefully I can do maybe something like, back up. Let's do this. Bam. There we go. All right, all broken down. And quick cheat code for you guys. I think I've said this before, but if you ever want, when you send something to powder coating, if you want like a bolt powder coated, they're not gonna powder coat the bolt individually, it just wastes powder. Stick it in the frame. Not only does it cover the holes so that powder coating doesn't get into the threaded holes that you want, but if I leave that there, this little dude will get his head powder coated, be the same color as the frame. Not that it matters because this is inside the fender, but if you have any other bolts anywhere else that you want covered up, like I'll leave the headset on there because I wanted the same color as the frame, things like that, just leave it, let them powder coat it. All right, let's take this over to the table, start working on these tanks because we got a lot of small welding to do. As soon as this is done, she's going off to powder. But I think we got to do final assembly like 2 more times, maybe. I don't know, let's go. So those tanks, everything's ready. Tomorrow is my day off, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna TIG weld all of that tomorrow. All those brackets will be TIG welded. Those tanks looked amazing. I do wanna trim the fender up a little bit more. I noticed when I was riding, if there's any slack in the chain, that it was touching just a little bit. I'm gonna come up a little higher, make it more in line with the back, with the upper chainstays, so that that opening is more in line with the upper chainstay and the lower chainstay. Other than that, we've just got this. I need to add the rivets too. After I TIG weld that on, I clean that up, get all the marker off. I am still waiting on the brass bolts, because all of those are gonna run, just to give you guys an idea. We're gonna be running these little black washers. We're gonna be running black this size in between the dimples. So these will go here, and they'll have a brass Allen key head inside that. And then over here, we'll be running the same as these, but they'll be black. I ordered some, but they're way bigger than I thought. I don't know why I ordered these so big, but I mean, you can practically fit that inside of there. That's way too big than what I was looking for. So we're gonna probably order news of those. No big deal, get them on Amazon. They're not that expensive, $5 or something. So I'll grab those, and because my washers my bolts aren't in any way, it'll probably be a good time to do so. We still need to polish all of our spikes. All these spikes need to be polished. These are wheel spikes, top of the fork spikes there, and there, gonna get that off. But and I need to retap them. It's a different thread pitch, so I'm gonna retap these, which is what's cool with brass, is you can tap them to the size you need. Other than that, guys, I think I'm gonna call it a night. I'm off tomorrow. Today's Sunday. I'm gonna go chill with the fam and then get back on this tomorrow. I got an entire day to knock this out. I think we'll get it done. We've got a lot to do still, but I think tomorrow, let's crush it. Whew. Good morning. All right. Hey guys, it's like 69 degrees outside right now, which in Florida is amazing. Oh, I love it when it's nice out. But anyway, it's time to finish up some TIG welding on this here. We're just gonna finish TIG welding all the brackets, the back brackets, touch up anything else that needs to be touched up on it. And then I think should be good to go to powder. We are still waiting on the other fork because I wanna see what that's gonna look like. We're gonna get on to TIG welding this, and hopefully we can get everything buttoned up, probably get it back together again, and go from there. Let's go. Finished TIG'd up there. Went ahead and attached rib nuts to the brass side of it, and just to give you guys kind of an idea how this is going to look, goes inside of there like that, really caps it off, makes it look cool. And then I'll show you here. Like I said, I'm hoping that I'm going to get these in brass. If not, then what I will probably do is have them powder coated in body color. Alright, went and had me some lunch. But what do you guys think? How are you liking this? Do you dig the tank? Because I know I do. I'm even digging the little center plate back here. I think it's going to look super cool once the seat is on. It'll be a cool little hey, what's that kind of a touch to it? Really ties in with the tank. It'll tie in even more when they have the black the washers. Like I said, I had to get some 6mm washers for here, and I had to order some more of these little dudes for what's going to go right there. So that's all going to tie in together, and then hopefully the brass bolts come in and they're the right size. Not real good at this stuff. If not, we'll get these powder coated the same color as the frame, so when you look down inside, you'll just see those bolts are all the same color. I'm gonna throw the fender back on, and I really don't have a whole lot more I can do because I do want to wait till we get that triple tree. And that's not gonna be until Thursday. We're gonna put the triple tree on just to see how it looks. I don't know what I'm gonna do about a headlight if we keep the Springer fork. I've been racking my head back and forth about how to make a mount. I really don't know how, or how I can't picture it in my head how to do it. I do have a small headlight that bolts on, one of them little teeny lowrider headlights. I'm not a big fan of those. They don't really like to stay in place, but it is something we have if needed. I would really like a big fat headlight, so a triple tree would allow that. But anyway, let's put the fender back on. Actually, we need to trim the fender a little bit more. I'm gonna go do that really quick, and then we'll be right back. I'll put it back on and just kind of get an overview with the fender on and everything. So I'll be right back. Oh, that fender looks so good. I'm absolutely in love with how that fender came out. I'm glad that we did the work to it to get it to fit better. Threw in some rubber washers in here and in here, so when I take it for another test drive, just to see if we got rid of some of the clanking. We're gonna do some stuff in here too because it's touching the frame in here, so I wanna make sure that that is also not going to be an issue. But everything's TIG welded, everything is done. This frame is finished now. I just have some cleanup that I want to do back in here. I just want to clean that up some. Other than that, she's ready to go. As soon as the seat gets here, I did get a different seat for it. I got one of those flat diamond seats for it. They finally came back in stock. I want to see where that sits. Hopefully we have plenty of room for that, but those are super cushiony. I like them. They do really well, butt cushion. So I like them, and then hopefully we'll get the triple tree in. So I'm gonna call it a day, I guess, because I really don't have anything left to do until parts come in. So see you soon. All right, guys, so bolts came in. Look at these. Yes, those are 100% brass. Super nice. So, remember I was telling you guys before that I probably kind of messed up on what I ordered, and I knew that I might have ordered too big. We needed, what I put in here anyway, were 6mm. I think I purchased 8mm. Now, I can go ahead and drill these out and put the 8mm in and not run, and then I can run these if I want to. Right now, this is exactly what it looks like. This is brushed brass. I've already brushed it. I'll show you the difference. You can see there that it's kind of a darker gold. You can see here it's got a cool brushed look to it. So, and that's been clear coated. What I'll be doing is replacing these with these bad boys right here. I'm gonna do that really quick. And then I'm gonna see if we want to do this or if we're okay with powder coating the ones that are gonna go in here now. That's these here, and we powder coat them because I already did order the bigger black ones, or the black ones that I need that come in the 6mm, so we'll have them. Let's run these real quick, see how that looks, and then kind of get an idea from there. And then I have decided we are gonna just run the Springer fork. I'm not gonna wait on the triple tree. I think the Springer fork looks a lot better now, and I think once it's powdered, it's gonna look really nice, and hopefully you guys agree. But I need to get it off the powder, or we're not gonna be able to get this raffle going. I'm hoping to get it going this month of December, because I'm taking January off. So let's get these bolts on. Yeah, so I put them on. I actually think that this is too much gold These are gonna get, I need to polish these here so that they look like that, because right now they're in a, basically like I said, what brass turns into is almost a dull form, or it turns really, really gold, and then it changes, and then you can brush it to where it almost looks like a light brassy gold, which is what we're gonna do. So these will all get polished. I think this is too much, and these are so big it almost looks like jewelry, and I don't want it to look like that. So I think we are gonna get rid of these and go to the powder coated version. We can use these for something else later on. There it all is. Body color, body color, body. Some black accents. We're gonna have a few minor pieces that are gonna be chrome, very, very few. Just some stuff that I can't either get it in brass or I can't get it powder coated black, and I don't really want to paint it. Just a little bit of chrome. You barely see it. Maybe I can wire wheel it, make it brushed. But anyway, I'm gonna end the video here. The next one that we see this will be final assembly. I've got a little cool show that I'm going to December 17th, that a bunch of buddies are coming out. I'm gonna have a booth with some shirts. I'd love to have that bike finished and sitting out there, so hopefully, if I can get it to powder coat tomorrow, that'll happen. Remember, as soon as it's done, I'm gonna get it into a sticker. That sticker will go up on the website. I will let you guys know when it is live. I'll let that episode that I tell you is the day that it'll go live. You can go in there and purchase that sticker for $25. You can buy as many stickers as you want. $25 each. That puts your name in that many times. That's how many spots you've bought. So there's 80 total spots. Don't suggest you sleep on it. If you think you want to do it, jump on it, because I have a feeling it's going to go fast, because I am posting it on Instagram, I am posting it on my Facebook, so it will be up and everywhere. It's not going to just be on here. So if you want in on it, jump in on it, okay? All right, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and do all that fun stuff, and I will see you next Sunday. I'm heading to powder.